pretty incredible.
Hope that's not a letdown to anybody right there.
Yeah. Like, well, something good's coming on. Nope. Click.
Nope. Just them again. Well, I'm Danny Gurry. I am here with Marco, and we are excited to do the top 5. This is the posts that happen in Everything Frederick and More.
Yeah.
And we'd love to talk to the people who actually wrote them and commented on them, right?
Yeah, I think that'd be good if you if you started the post, or maybe you just commented on the post or whatever. Make it like a public forum where people can come out and they can, because I know for me personally, I'm not a great typer, so it's so much easier to just talk about it. So you can only your post can only be so long in Facebook. If you had extra details that you wanted to maybe bring to the table,
Well, maybe there's new information that's come to light.
Might be new information. Exactly. We're going to update the post.
Yeah.
But obviously if you were one of the contributors, the top contributor, or you started the post, it would be great to kind of see, what were you thinking? What, and then we'd have more information about it, for instance.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this group, Everything Frederick and More, is humongous. 125,700, I think, is the number. Something like that. It's crazy. Grows by the hundreds every week. And there's some really great posts that have a lot of reach and get a lot of engagement. So we're going to go over a few of them and see what you think.
Yeah. Now, in case you don't know, Danny and I are, you're obviously a longtime Frederick resident. I lived in Frederick. We still have parents and siblings all back there. And so, because they might not know, and
yeah.
So and
well,
you can
grew up here. We're both TJ grads.
That's right.
Yeah, go Patriots.
Right.
And my kids went to TJ as well. So yeah, we're a big Frederick family. Got a lot of people here, and we love this town. We really do. Even though Marco has moved away and come back, moved away and come back.
But you know what? Here's what I say about that, because you don't. It's so funny because I have the other opinion, because people that haven't moved from Frederick, I've moved all over the country. I've been in radio my entire life. But when you move from a place like Frederick, you have no idea that no other places on planet Earth are like Maryland in general. No, I lived in Wisconsin. They don't even know the Wisconsin state flag. They couldn't, if you had 10 pictures of flags, they wouldn't know what the flag was.
Well, I'm telling you this right now. There's nowhere on earth like Maryland with the flag and its obsession with the flag. I moved away too. I lived in Baltimore, lived in California, lived in Australia. And my husband and I were in Australia. I'm not even kidding you. We were in Melbourne somewhere, and somebody was wearing Maryland flag shorts.
Of course,
and we saw them from a mile away, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's great. Like, it's so funny. And we chatted with the guy, and I think he had a son that went to University of Maryland or something. It was quite funny. Yeah. So it's
here's the thing. I was in Toledo, Ohio, playing golf on a golf course, and I got matched up with this guy who had a blue crab tattooed on his calf. And as soon as I saw it, I said, "Oh, blue Maryland." He's like, "How did you know?" I'm like, "Dude, you have a blue crab tattooed on you. That's we own the blue, even though you can catch blue crabs in like 9 other states. It's just Maryland."
Yeah. Yeah, so, absolutely. All right. Well, let me see if I can do this without screwing anything up here. I won't be too confident, but let's see what we got here. All right.
All right.
So this one post actually was put up by Susan Floyd yesterday at 6:20 a.m. She posted this, and she wrote, "If you were bringing a bus of women to Frederick in the spring, what is one stop you believe is a must-do? 40 women is what she said."
Holy smokes, 40 women. That's insane.
Yeah. And,
I'm going to guess one of the comments has to be my house, or bring them over here or to a party that I'm at.
I don't doubt it. This could get good, though. Top comment, 121 interactions or engagements with this could get good.
So Scott Rose, if you know Scott Rose, or you're watching now, have him hit us up. Now, I think we have a link that people can join this is sort of like remember back when we were kids, you'd pick up the phone and all of a sudden there'd be like 30 people on it. You're like, "Oh, what's this, a party line?"
It's a party line.
Yeah, we can make it the party line of Facebook. So if you're on right now watching this and you want to contribute yourself, is there a link that they can click?
There should be in the description a link right to StreamYard, a one-click join. You would sit in our green room until we let you in.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that, let me. I see some. We do have some comments. Kevin Webb. Oh, Pammy Day. Maryland does have a great flag. I love that.
Pam. We love Pam. She's so cool.
Yeah. There she is.
Hey.
And Kevin Webb joining us, saying good evening, y'all.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah. So we can see some of your comments, which is great, and see who you are. But yeah, if you want to join us, we'd love to have you join us. It'd be fun, boy, to get.
We got to get Pam on this thing in here.
I know. So we do have to get Pam on here. All right. So somebody wrote, "Give me a garden center, there will be consequences," and somebody else posted a link to Thanksgiving Farm, which is awesome. So there you go.
See, this is what I love about Facebook. We just right away, you got answers here. Wine store.
Yeah, get them drunk.
Carol Creek, very nice.
Lynn wrote, downtown Frederick, tons of small businesses, antiques, jewelry, clothing, plants, gems, bookstores, a sex shop.
No. I
mean, we had a sex shop in Frederick.
I didn't know we had a sex shop in downtown either. But if you're going to run the gamut, that sounds like a lot of different things there.
Covering all your bases.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. All right. And let's see.
What kind of women?
Don't let them loose here. What did we do to you? I don't know why that. Jim must have a problem with that.
I like Willie. He says Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, the best.
The nice thing about that is 40 girls, 40 women at Taco Bell, your bill's still going to be like $23.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Oh, my buddy. That's my buddy Tommy Dieter. I went to high school with him.
That's so funny.
You
got some engagements there on the Rabbit's Foot comment.
I was going to say Players. Remember Players?
Oh, yeah. You know, there are Lucas McCain's.
McCain's Salute.
Yeah. They're having a reunion for Rabbit's Foot coming up here soon.
Where at? Because Rabbit's Foot is not there anymore, is it?
I know. They're all getting together, and I think it's in Boonesboro somewhere. They're all the ex-employees and any fans of the Rabbit's Foot.
Talk about random. Let's get together in Boonesboro.
Yeah.
Let's see. Downtown shops. Yeah, that's, of course, somewhere with lots of bathrooms. Amen.
What are you saying?
Well, because this is Steve. He's a guy. Here, let me tell you from a guy's point of view. When you're at Rabbit's Foot or anywhere downtown, you go to the bathroom, and there'll be a line of women in the bathroom and your bathroom, and a line of women in our bathroom.
Yes.
Carol Creek.
No, there we go. We got that.
Eating popcorn emoji.
The showdown.
Show them where all the divorce lawyers are.
Oh my goodness.
That's. I'm surprised that guy likes. But
yeah.
Again, if you'd like to, the Golden Corral. That's a good one. Oh, Shabro. Remember Shabro? Is that still there?
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah. That's a good little place there.
Yeah. This is a loaded question, somebody said. There you go, Pete.
Yeah. Pete must be married.
Yeah.
You can spot that. There's another one for that farm there.
Yeah. Let's see. Downtown area is a great idea. Ladies will have a wonderful time exploring the many unique. I like how they assume that these women all just want to shop. Art galleries, restaurants. I want to know where the breweries and distilleries are.
Well, look, Linda says lunch at Dutch's Daughters was a great place. Weinberg Center of the Arts. I mean, that sounds like a great night right there.
Yeah.
It sounds expensive.
Oh, boy. I love it. Let's see. Something for everyone. First thing you need to do is figure out where you're going to park the bus. That won't be easy if you're downtown.
Yeah. You might have to park it out.
They're actually driving the bus or have to worry about that.
Oh, there's a distillery. Look at that.
There we go. Distillery tasting first, then food and ice cream along the creek. I love this. Yes.
Boy,
I want to hang out with that. But those who are drunk after distillery, leave them on the bench.
Boy, this Ala's got a plan in place, actually. It sounds like this has happened before.
Absolutely. On the way back, I would stop at Thanksgiving Farm because it's spring. Oh, that's funny. Yep. Well, I love it. I love it. All right. So there we got that one.
Is that the top? Is that number 5 on the post?
That would be number 5, yes. And I didn't do my little count. Dang it.
We made you this open over here, and it was crazy. I put a bunch of electric static behind it.
Yeah, I know. Wait a minute. I'm going to do it. Wait, how do I? Okay, here we go.
Oh, there you go.
We did 5. Now we're on 4. All right.
There you go.
Now we're on 4. I got to flip back over.
We have a high production value on this show here. Look at that, dude. This is insane.
Yeah, I am just good. I'm good. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, this one got a lot of traction yesterday at 1:15, and actually about the time this was posted, I had just heard the same thing. I actually happened to be sitting with my friends who own Frederick Social, which is a bar restaurant downtown. And a couple of the employees from this establishment were in asking if they could be hired. So Distilled was a local bar. Actually, Ash and I and the kids just went to Distilled for a brunch not too long ago.
You got to share the post.
Oh, sorry, daggone it.
Yeah, you got to share the post. So I'm in the dark. I still just see number 4.
I know, sorry. Here we go. Sorry. Here we go. Yeah. So apparently Distilled closed its doors permanently, not notifying any of the staff. Basically, the staff showed up to work and the doors were locked. They'd moved out overnight. And they were notified at 9 yesterday. They no longer had jobs.
Well, they pulled a Baltimore Colts.
They really did. This one reached over 55,000 people with 600 comments.
Wow. 854 interactions. So how do you just leave and you don't tell anybody?
I think that's awful. And I don't know why they do that. It's just really, really terrible. And those poor employees. Now, I will say, when we went into Distilled, it was around 11 a.m. It wasn't Easter. Must have been, no, because Cooper wasn't here. It's the week before because he was getting ready to go back to school. Right. It was interesting that it was like really loud rap type music for brunch. I just thought was interesting, and the crowd was very interesting in there. But the food was good. I didn't mind the food, but yeah, it was quite an interesting crowd. It's the first time I'd been there, so one and done for me.
Wow. Well, I mean, this says right there, word of mouth is financial issues there from the poster.
Yeah, apparently. So, a lot of people commenting that nothing long lasts in that spot. Somebody, I didn't even know this. Somebody wrote, is that the same owner that also owned Champions? And somebody said yes. So that's interesting because Champions, yes, shut its doors and the employees were treated the same way there. So with no notice. So that's an unfortunate thing there.
It seems like there's a pattern developing with the way whoever that is
yeah. Oh, interesting. So somebody wrote, this is the standard operating procedure for most restaurants, keeps the staff from stealing them blind. Oh, gosh.
What do you take it from a restaurant? Ketchup bottles?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and then Alicia wrote, speaking of Champions, has it ever reopened? I lost track of what was going on. I'd heard they were going to reopen at a hotel. They were going to reopen at the Clarion, and they pulled out of that deal. So that is not happening any longer. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Long shot. Something happened. The deal fell through. Yeah. They did not follow through with that. So.
I never got the successful business vibes, says Chuck.
I like all the people who will say, "Oh, I was just gonna go. I've never been, but I was just gonna go."
Marion says, "Never been there." I don't know why. It's always funny to me too. Places closed. It's like, well, I've never been there, but I heard it was good.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are shocked, and
the bottomless mimosa brunch. Is that what you went to?
Yeah, I actually had, it's hard to drink a lot of mimosas. So the fact that they're bottomless, I don't know. I mean, for me, was not an advantage, but I did see quite a few people getting them by the pitchers, basically.
Nothing like a pitcher of mimosas and some rap music at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning.
To start your day.
And listen, I love regular music. Don't get me wrong. Just seems a little weird. Like their burgers, says Sean.
A lot of people tagging friends in this one, I think, that may not have heard. So, yeah.
Kai is like, dude, where are we going now? Where are we
going to go now? I don't know where to replace the bottomless mimosa brunch, but yeah. Yeah, it's interesting when that happens because they were not empty for sure. So
Laura says, this is sad. I really like that place. I hope the staff will be able to find new jobs. Well, at least they, I mean, it is terrible for the staff to find that the doors are locked when you go to work. But the one good thing about it is like, hey, I got the day off.
Yeah. Oh, good old Shannon Flannery, who is the creator of this group, Everything Frederick and More, says the things that go in there have not been run well. That's why they have not survived. Of course.
Yeah. You got to be able to run things, man.
Yeah. What is this? Marco still drinking Diet Dew. Yes, he is.
Yes, AJ.
Know him too well. Too well. Oh, my friend Mark Hamrocker's Irish Pub is headed there soon. That would be the best.
Is he just saying that, or does he have inside information?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would love for him to open a bar. Oh, here we go. Champions suck anyways.
I like how that guy just left his user just as user, saying that. I would love somebody to click on the link and join us if they have any information or whatever. Yeah. It'd be fun to bring the random folks in.
Yeah. There you go. I love it. All
right, so that's number 4. That got a lot of engagement, but it sucks because it's always hard to find good places to go to, or even just different places to go to. So it sucks when people come in and they don't run it the right way, and then they have to ultimately leave.
Okay, so I need to. I'm being a terrible producer, and I need to. There's so many comments on here. I want to say hi to my friend Beth Pearson. Nice to see you. And Beth also said, "What is this sex shop?" Asking for a friend.
I want somebody to in the comments, because I don't remember a sex shop in downtown Frederick. Do you?
Me either. I do not. So, and then she wrote, there's a tour bus in Frederick with an open top. Yes, it's called Maryland Double Deckers. They're not quite open and available for tours yet, but they will be very, very soon. They're supposed to open in April. So, and downtown for drinks and food, and then hit the tour bus. Yes. Somebody asks, what is happening here? Well, we are just.
We actually don't know.
We are going over the top 5 posts in a group called Everything Frederick and More. And we are just having a good time this evening and seeing how everything's going.
So, by the way, there's a link, and you can click on that if you want to join us. If you're on your phone and you click the link, it just pops right up, and you'll be able to come right into the show. You don't have to do a whole bunch of stuff. It's super easy to come in and join us. If you have any information, or maybe you wanted to chime in on any one of these things.
And if you can't see the link, let me know. I will come around and post it. There's a new one, Benstown. Shannon, Benstown is opening soon. They are going to need good people. And that's going to be a good place. Is it opening
in that location?
It's actually opening in the old Raw Bar location.
Nice.
You remember the Raw Bar, yes?
I do. That was a great place.
Yeah. Okay, somebody asked, what is the link? In the description, there should be a link to our live stream. It should say StreamYard.com/something.
Yeah.
I wonder let me just see. I can invite people. Let me just see. I'm going to copy this. Can I put it in our message? Will people be able to see it?
I think so. If you just,
I'm pasting it in the comments on Everything Frederick Live. Oh, Shannon pasted it too. So it's obviously there. Yes. Posted on Facebook Live.
So if you're on your phone, you just click that and you'd automatically be in. If you're on a computer, you don't necessarily need a microphone. You can just use the whatever webcam you have, but it'll bring you right onto the show. And then we can make this like I said, remember back in the day, I remember when I was like 15 years old, I picked up the phone, there's like 40 people on it. I'm like, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard. It's like, you just automatically, for whatever reason, got cooked to a party line. Remember that?
Yeah, I do for sure. All right, so let's see. So we've done that one. That is the ladies one. I think I can close that. Let's just see. We got that's the good news one. So let's just drop this one here. Okay, this also, I'm gonna pull this one up here.
Don't forget to play our super great graphic.
Oh yeah, we got to do this. Okay, here we go.
Number 3. Oh, boom!
Here we go. All right, number 3. I have to do this, and now I have to share. Here we go. All right, this post was posted on March 13th at 1:04 a.m. There was a snake sunbathing in my front yard today. I wonder what type it is.
I think that's a garter snake.
As you can imagine, 65,000 people were reached, and there were 400 comments.
I think Aaron hits it right on the head. I am with Aaron.
Get the F away.
Get the F away. I think that's a garter snake, but I am not. I hate snakes.
Yeah, they're not venomous, but can be cranky. I don't want to run into a cranky snake anytime, any day.
Number one, what is there a snake out in?
It actually looks like it's in a tree.
It looks like a bush, like one of those bushes, like the hedges Dad has.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why is it out in March? I didn't think those things came out till like May.
Well, and it's freezing here, which is really crazy because there's hardly been any sun. Certainly not this week. Well, maybe there was then. This was March 13th.
Gwen says, no snakes for me. I'm cool. Yeah. I am not doing that. That is not something I'm looking forward to.
And I love the people who just find pictures of snakes to add to it. Did anyone mention garter snake yet? This is what I do love about Everything Frederick's posts, because no one, I certainly don't either. No one reads through all the comments to see if anything has been correctly answered first. So you get 55 people.
Yeah, the first 55 are usually like the smart ass answers. Look at this one. This a tiny worm with fangs, says Courtney. Also known as hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. No more, no more, no more from Andrew.
It's a non-venomous boop noodle.
Beth, our friend Beth Pearson says, I think I commented burned the front yard up. Yeah, I hate snakes, man. I hate snakes. Especially, how did it get up in the bushes?
I don't know. I don't like to know that they can climb. I don't like any of that. Shannon does remind me. We did have a couple warm days. It seems so long ago right now. I've been freezing and it's been terrible and there's been no sunshine.
Yeah. This is like the worst part because we had a few nice days. So you thought spring was here, but it really wasn't.
Yeah.
Garter wakes up hangry.
Yeah. Don't like that at all. No, thank you.
I remember we were growing up. There was near our house. We had those little holes like next to where the basement windows were. Remember that? And I had a frog that I found that I kept down there. And one day I came out and a garter snake was eating it.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. So not good at all.
That is not good. So. Yeah, wow. So let's just see. We'll go to the next one here. Let me get my pen. Oh, yeah, there we go. Our number 2. Let's see what we got here.
You're getting good at that.
I'm in the right place. Oh, my gosh. I see now I've closed too many windows.
That's fine. By the way, if you want to be on the show with us, this is a show that you can interact with. All you have to do is click the link.
Okay. This one's good.
Sounds like there's a plane landing in your yard.
I know. That's outside. That's nuts. I know.
You're not even near the airport.
I am not.
You might want to go check to make sure that guy's okay. Goodness.
I love this suggestion because right now a lot of people are looking for work. It said, Amanda posts, if you're going to post jobs here, please post the hour and salary per hour rate. It's 2024. Please save us some time and be upfront with us. You're making us be in competition, so show why your company is worth it.
Well, number one, let's start. Did you hear California? They passed the $20 for minimum wage, I think just a couple days ago, and a bunch of restaurants. If you're from LA or if you've ever been out there, there's a fast food place called In-N-Out Burger, and their menu items went up by 30%, all of them. Which there you go.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it. It's just not the way to help pay bills because all your bills are going to go up the same amount, and it's just it's bad. But this should be required. Tricia says some applications take over an hour to complete, only to learn after a callback that the salary is not even close to your needs. I also don't like what salary do you need? Like they leave it up to you. That is the worst question.
Yeah. Well, because people usually they downgrade themselves. How many? So what did this post reach? We didn't go over the.
Sorry. Yeah, this post reached 31,000 people, 312 comments. It was posted on March 22nd. But yeah, there was 103 replies just to this one comment. Unbelievable. Yes, times are tough. Budgets yourselves and get a second job if need be. Pretty easy, and millions have had to do this for the past 100 years to survive.
Wow, Sandra's coming out with the boxing gloves on.
She's coming out hot, swinging.
Is she here? We should have Sandra on.
Sandra ought to join us.
Yeah,
Sandra ought to join us. Look, times are tough, but you can't just budget. If a job takes 40 hours a week and it's not quite meeting your basic living needs, getting a second job sometimes isn't very simple. So
I like how Matt right there says in the very last line, houses don't cost $5,000 anymore like they did in your time. Wow. I mean, it's getting heated up in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is true. You don't see that asking for a wage up front is part of the budgeting process. Certainly. Once you've accepted a job at whatever wage, then the budgeting may begin. But yeah. No wonder 103 people responded to her comment.
Well, good for her. She's the reason why this thing went. And I don't think she answered any of these other people. But
I don't think so either. And she was tagged in every single one of them. So goodness gracious. I don't think. Might have been a little gaslighting in there. Who knows? Maybe a little bit. Fun fact, Maryland is one of the states that legally, if you ask for a wage range, they must provide it to you. Interesting. I did not know that. Yeah. Sometimes, though, the range is so crazy, you're like trying to fall in the middle and you're still thinking, oh, gosh.
This is like from 30,000 to 281,000. So you just, what? I mean, working. Yeah, not good.
Yeah. Let's see.
I like Jackie for the boomer stating to just get a second job. What is that little click? Yeah, there you go.
Inflation calculator. Oh, yes. Yes. So if in 1976 I purchased an item for $1, what does that say, $1?
75.
Yeah. Oh, 75.
$75,
in
$1.
2024, that same item would cost $5.77, a 476% cumulative bit of inflation there.
And that's fine, but the problem is our wages hasn't gone up by 476%.
Very true. Very true. And that's the big problem right now. Yeah. It's pretty really, I mean, this started about a post about employers should post an hourly rate or a salary, even a range. I don't like when they don't do that either. So this is I had 3 interviews for the crappiest job that was advertised at $25,000, more than they were willing to pay. Now that's even worse. When they put the starting salary is $75,000 and you go interview and they say, well, we're only going to pay $50,000, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's like bait and switch.
Yeah. Yeah, look, it does seem generational, but I don't know what generation, because I'm not a spring chicken, but I agree with most of y'all here that you gotta kind of know what you're going for. But I understand. I get it. Yeah.
The point is, if everybody got together, just like if we all just stopped paying taxes, they couldn't do it. Everybody got together and just said, I'm not doing anything for less than $50,000 on this job. And then they would have then they'd have to, or they just wouldn't hire somebody. But it's always somebody's like, well, I'll do it.
It takes the collective. It takes the collective for sure. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. We're going to go.
Number one post. These graphics
this is our number one post. I'm going to end everything on such a good note because that is where we should all be. Wait, I got to add this back. Here we go. I don't know what's happened to us here.
No, we look good.
Here we go.
I
don't know if I had fixed that the whole time, but I wanted to end on a very good note. Danielle Nash, just want to give a shout out to the gentleman at Sheetz tonight that refused to let me put air in my tire because I'm 8 months pregnant. While I was more than comfortable doing it myself, it's really comforting to know that there are still good men in the world that are looking out and chivalry is not dead.
Bravo, sir. Very nice.
Bravo, that's right. This post was posted on March 27th, reached 37,900 people, 69 comments, and I wonder if we found the guy. I love when you could find the person who actually. Now listen,
take it from a guy. Take it from a guy that normally. So what has been happening? And I love this, and I wish we could get back to it. But in everyday life, this is how this scenario would go. Hey, let me help you put air in your tire. I have a boyfriend. Okay, I was just trying to help. So you can't really get mad at the guys because now it's like this guy's staring me at the gym. They want to come up. So now we're taught to not even look at women. Don't say anything. Don't avert your eyes. Because there's been a lot. So I'm glad that what happened here is two different people have the same ideals. She doesn't mind chivalry. He doesn't mind giving it. And it worked out wonderfully. Unfortunately, in 2024, it's not always like that.
Here you go. Wendy says, and to think some women get offended by this.
Exactly.
So sweet of him. And you're right. Chivalry's not dead. It's masculine and awesome, which I agree with.
I'm telling you, I rolled down my window the other day because I was at a stop sign and a girl was in the car. And as soon as I rolled it in, she looked over, rolled down to her. She's like, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, your tire's flat. So, I mean, maybe you could call your boyfriend to let him know that you have bad air in your tire.
Change your tire.
What I do love, though, is Sheetz. Can we talk about Sheetz for a minute? I mean, made to order. I love it. You know, it's funny because in Toledo, Ohio, they're bringing in Sheetz for the first time.
Oh, you finally get to go back to Sheetz.
Yeah, so this is big. If you don't know, I live in Toledo, Ohio now. I work at a radio station, but obviously I'm born and raised in Frederick, and I still have Frederick ties. I'm at a radio station in Frederick as well. But so I'm super excited. Sheetz is coming to Toledo with 5 stores, and everyone around is like, what is Sheetz? I'm like, you have no idea what you're getting ready to experience.
The glory that is Sheetz. I expect to see a Facebook Live with you going into the first Sheetz as soon as it opens relive the glory.
Yeah, I don't know why Sheetz management wouldn't just hire me because I've been on the radio talking about how great Sheetz is. I still have a Sheetz card that has points on it, so I'm excited about that. I can't wait for that. But Sheetz is a great place, and it looks like great people shop there.
Shannon says, I was showing a house downtown Frederick, and they had a neon Sheetz sign in their house.
See, I'm telling people love Sheetz. Look what Beth is saying. Beth says, nice, my son works at Sheetz on Rosemont. I love that one.
Oh, he does. I go to that Sheetz all the time. My husband is there probably every day. So, that's where we went before we golfed, to that Sheetz. I'm going to go next time, and I'm going to go in there and say, all right, who's Beth's son? I need to know.
I might have actually seen him. Is he kind of tall? I mean, he's tall for me. Everyone's tall for me. But I was helped by and that's what I love. Sheetz is like it's like the Chick-fil-A of gas station stuff. They just, you know what I mean?
Well, it is, I think, one of the first places I would ever say, hey, let's go to Sheetz and get a sub or food of any kind.
Well, if we can't find Sheetz to sponsor this segment, I don't know what's happening here.
Anybody know anybody at Sheetz?
It costs Sheetz management. But you know how much I love
our cards.
Yeah. But
look, this was fun. This is really what we were trying to do. Every Thursday, we'd like to come on here and chat, and I'm going to make sure. Oh, that's funny. Beth says he says all the time. Everyone comes in and says, "You're Beth's son." That's funny because you're famous, Beth. You're famous. We love it.
Yeah, it's making him famous now.
Yes. And just wanted to have some fun, and we really want you guys to join us. So I'm saying next week, put it on your calendar, 8 p.m.
Why don't we just get Beth? Let's see if we can do it. Let's just get Beth to click the link. Come on, Beth. Click the link so we can bring you in here. Oh, look at
look who's here. Danielle.
I love Danielle. How are you? She's so sweet. You know, it's funny because I worked at KMZ Radio there in Martinsburg with this beautiful lady and her whole family here. But they had a Sheetz across the street. So, and everybody would always say, you know, I would put 2 songs on back to back and run over to Sheetz and get my breakfast in the morning. But and then we did mobile ordering after that. And that's when it became big time. That's super awesome. That's
when the addiction really hit. That guy used to call him every day.
Yeah, I love the made to order. It would be the bacon, egg on the English muffin, and boy, there's nothing better. Nothing better.
You got mad at them when they didn't have your Diet Mountain Dew. Wasn't often, but sometimes they didn't have it.
Yeah, they more than anybody have the Diet Mountain Dew. Don't even get me started on how many people. I can't tell you how many restaurants I go to. I'm like, do you have Coke or Pepsi? You're like, Pepsi, great. Do you have Diet Pepsi? Yeah. Do you have Diet Dr. Pepper? Yeah. Do you have Diet Mountain Dew? Nope, just regular Mountain Dew. Why would you have the regular of everything and the diet of everything except Diet Mountain Dew? I just had that conversation earlier today.
Here we go. Wait a minute. We got it. Wait a minute. I got to figure out how to add her now to the screen. I'm not sure. Wait.
Hey.
Hey.
You did it.
I figured it out. Are you proud?
Yeah, now just turn your phone the other way. Then you could be. Now we start. Oh, well, there we go.
There we go. Hold on. I got to look pretty. Oh, my God. It's the wrong day. It's the wrong light.
No, you're fine. This is our first guest. We should have some sort of a prize for her.
Oh, my gosh. Yes. I am Danny's biggest fan. I'm so proud of you, Danny. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Next
time I'll figure out what I'm doing with the screen, but
that's nice. That's good. You just have that there, and we're on the side. It's fine.
Let's just see. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I was trying to move us around, but didn't happen.
Yeah, you'll have to have a guest layout later, but
yeah, I will for next time because I know I'm gonna make Beth come on every week now.
So Beth, let me ask you a question. Do you make your son, when he gets off work, hey, bring me over a sub and some of those things in the morning that are those garlic potatoes? Those are so good.
I have not, believe it or not, I have yet to say, hey, bring me home something, because typically he works so late.
Yeah.
But now his hours have changed, so he's really there from like 6 to 7 a.m. to like 6 p.m. So you have to go there and say, hey, I know who you are.
Yes, I am for sure.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He works hard. He works hard for sure.
That is awesome. Well, and
my friend Beth here, she actually works at the Scott Key Center, and I am planning a prom for the people there, which is awesome. And we've got it June 5th, and now we've got people donating gowns and suits, and we're trying to get a limo to drive them around. It's going to be awesome. And if you're not aware, the Scott Key Center helps developmentally disabled adults get them into work, and they do lots of great stuff, job training, and Beth does art with them and all kinds of stuff in the community. So we love that so much.
We love it. Absolutely. We do some volunteering as well. So if any businesses need some volunteering done, they can actually reach out and see if that is something that we can handle. That would be awesome. We love volunteering out in the community.
Yes. And if you're a company that has a project, like I organized to have some of the clients with Beth come to the radio station and stuff some bags. If you have some envelopes that need stuffed, or you're doing an event, you want bags and stuff put together, these guys are phenomenal, and they're so wonderful and sweet. So yeah, it'd be great.
And you might
That's
even
awesome.
be called a sexy thing. Like I know somebody that was called a sexy thing at the station.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
We won't
fantastic.
mention her name, but she knows who I'm talking about.
Yes. All right. Well, we really appreciate you jumping on just to prove we could do it. Now I'll
Yes.
get the layouts all worked out. So next week we expect to see a bunch of you
Our
jumping
first
on
guest.
and,
I love it.
Absolutely,
Having
absolutely.
a
I was
party.
impressed with myself, so I'm proud.
That's awesome. It's
Awesome.
pretty easy to do. You just click that link and then it kind of comes right in, right?
Yeah, you had to go to Safari, but it was okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, not if you're not an Apple user.
Right.
That is awesome. Well,
All
thank
right,
you
Beth.
for joining us.
Great night.
All right, take care. You guys have a good night. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
That is awesome. Well, look at that. Our first guest.
Oh, I love
It's
it.
amazing. Nice.
The best.
I got to
Oh,
give a shout out to my girl, Shannon. Shannon says
Yeah.
you must have Diet Mountain Dew.
yes,
And you,
there
yes.
you go.
I love you,
Well,
Shannon.
is the woman. She is the queen. She is the goddess of this wonderful group. We love her. We
Yes, we
thank
do.
her for allowing us to have some fun throughout the week. And on Good Morning Frederick, each morning, 9 a.m., I'm streaming here live. And we're going to be back here next week having some fun and doing some fun stuff as well. So.
What are you going to be covering tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Good Morning Frederick?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me, and you asked too quickly. Let's see. Tomorrow, we are going to talk to Kelly from Jonah's Outdoor Furniture Co. It's a brand new shop that just opened on West Patrick Street. She is wonderful, and they're having the ribbon cutting tomorrow at 11. And then
nice.
we're going to be talking to the couple from DM Davis Photography, Deja and Marcus from the DM Davis Photography. We're going to talk to them, and we're pushing hard to get this prom taken care of for the clients of Scott Key Center. And we're giving away a pair of tickets to see the Flying Cows come back home on April 14th. And I'm the official MC of the Flying Cows. So I'd love to see you guys there too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that is good. I got to say goodnight to Kevin, who says goodnight here. Gwen, AJ, you guys are fantastic. I know you're super fans. We love you very much. Thanks for checking out our inaugural show. So what do you think? The first top 5 live? I thought it went pretty well.
Yeah, I thought it went pretty well as well. And, everybody here can listen to you tomorrow on Key 103, middays with Marco. You're on from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you're in the Frederick area, you can tune in there.
Shot at winning $1,000, by the way. So.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
There. Well, thank you very much, Danny. You're a great host. You do so much for Frederick, and I'm just happy to be your little brother and know that you are doing a very, very cool thing there. And now every time I come back, you're treated like a celebrity. It's amazing.
Oh, well, no way. I'm just old me, but I appreciate it. And again, I think we thank Shannon for giving us the opportunity here. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week or tomorrow morning. The next time you tune in, look out for us, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Take care.